Leakers, a former senior Google employee says a frantic quest to stop internal info getting out is now management's #1 priority.
Here's a summary of the article.
A senior former Google employee who quit over its controversial plans to launch a search engine in China painted a picture of a company whose upper echelons are obsessed with stopping leaks, to the exclusion of almost anything else. Jack Powelson, a former researcher at the company, said that senior managers consider the prevention of leaks to be their #1 priority. Powelson left Google in September over Dragonfly, and said he believed 4 other employees had done the same. He said, according to The Times, the narrative is that leaking is bad and that the #1 priority is to prevent any leaks. A lawsuit filed against the company in late 2016 alleged that employees have to sign a confidentiality agreement which even prevents them talking to a lawyer about what goes on at Google. StopLeaks was referenced again in an internal email that was made public in May 2017 as part of the same lawsuit, this time in an email from the head of Google's Internal Investigations Unit. In September of this year, Business Insider reported that Google was tightening its security still further, clamping down on access to its weekly all-hands meeting, known as TGIF, for employees not physically at its Silicon Valley HQ. It came after a video of employees lamenting the election of Donald Trump was leaked to the right-wing news site Breitbart, fueling politically toxic accusations that the search engine is biased.
This post received a score of 17,123, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I'm gonna Google leaks and see what I can find. I'll post my results.
One link that doesn't say anything about Google's cover-up and the rest is leaks about the Pixel.
You used Google to search DIDNTU? Lol.
Google it with Bing.
This is funny on so many levels.
1. Because Google is used as an actual word, Bing degrading towards Bing as they are both search engines and Google is clearly winning. 2. Because what Google might try to censor will be findable in a competing search engine. 3. Has to use Bing.
I like Bing because no matter what I search for I get at least some porn. It's like having sprinkles with your search results.
This was the funniest comment I've read all day.
The more you tighten your grip, Tarkin, the more star systems will slip through your fingers.
Google 2005, Don't Be Evil. Google 2018, Snitches Get Stitches.
Snitches end up dead in ditches.
If that is your #1 priority, it means you are doing something very wrong.
Instead of changing our behavior, let's get the whistleblowers.
Sounds like they're taking lessons from the US government.
I'm pretty sure Google is a branch of the US government now. Also, Google took "Do No Evil" of their website when they were purchased by Alphabet Inc. company, so no, they must have nothing to hide, right?
Alphabet is Google.
Yeah, they just restructured a few years back to get a stupid name that came before Apple and Amazon in the dictionary. Technically their stance is, we need a larger parent company for our branching efforts, but come on, everyone still calls them Google. The only thing that changes is that we all know their executives are utter morons now.
Google is a subsidiary of Alphabet. There was never an intention to have people start referring to them as anything other than Google. The intention was to allow them to give their other interests outside of Internet services more autonomy. Dictionaries don't typically define companies, so I'm not sure what you're going for there.
Yup. It's actually for shareholders and investing. Google is still Google, but now when they take a risk on anything, it's no longer Google's company, but Alphabet's company. It keeps Google looking good to investors when some of their shit flops.
Goog and Google are investments in Alphabet, which owns the companies taking the risky bets.
This is futile. They employ very smart people who have used computers for all of their lives. If you can see something on screen, then there are many ways to exfiltrate the content. As others have commented, the problem is why these normally fanboys, girls are turning against their company, especially with this stringent NDA that could destroy their careers.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.